What's going on, my people? What's going on with all my people, man? What's going on with all my people? No, I see y'all. My brother 2011 is in the building. Much love and respect, man. Welcome to the live stream. I got my brother. I got one of the generals, Vanity Pierre Lewis. Welcome to the live stream. Much love and respect, my brother. Welcome to the live stream. Welcome to the live stream. My brother Vanity Pierre Lewis, I messaged you on Facebook. No reply. I'm sorry, brother. I had to factory reset my phone. It was acting crazy, so I got to get Facebook and all that put back on. You know, I've been spending a lot of time with the family and the wife and the kids and things of that nature. So I was kind of off social media, but I got to get all that put back on. Much love and respect to my brother Vanity Pierre Lewis. I got my brother Toby Bartley is in the building. He said, Andrew Tucker World, love the intro, big man. Salute, bro. Salute to you, General. Much love and respect, man. Welcome to the live stream. Now I got my brother J Blues Radio. My brother J Blues Radio. Andrew Tucker World. You know what I'm saying? Much love and respect. One of the generals, J Blues Radio in the building. You know what I'm saying? I got my brother Ronald Finkley, OG Ronald Finkley, listening in. Good afternoon, boxing heads worldwide, Andrew Tucker World. Much love and respect to my brother Ronald Finkley. You know what I'm saying? One of the generals. Much love and respect, man. Much love and respect. Toby Bartley said, J Blues, what up? You know what I'm saying? I got my brother Black Thanos in the building. Welcome to the live stream, my brother. Much love and respect. Welcome to the live stream. My brother Black Thanos is in the building. Much love and respect. You know what I'm saying? Much love and respect. Welcome to the live stream. I got my brother H Money, my brother from another mother. H Money, let me take this hat off. You know what I'm saying? I got my brother H Money Boxing. Drew Salute, Fury Game. We in the building. I feel you, my brother. Welcome to the live stream, my brother. Hey, H Money, man, if you want to get on, man, matter of fact, let me put that link. You know what I'm saying? Put that link out there just in case any one of my brothers want to get on here and cook. Because I'm finna cook today. Trust me, I'm finna cook today. So let me go ahead and most definitely copy that link, put it in the chat. You know, just in case any one of my brothers want to hop on and want to cook with me. You know what I'm saying? So the link is in the chat. There you go. So, you know what I'm saying? Like my brother H Money Boxing is in the building. You know what I'm saying? J Blues Radio is in the building. Ronald Finkley is in the building. We got Adari Pennant is in the building. Michael Polite Coffee versus Carlos Takam would be an interesting fight next. Okay. Okay. I feel you, Adari. If I'm saying that correctly, if I'm pronouncing that wrong, please forgive me. Adari. You know what I mean? But yeah. That could be a good fight. You know what I mean? Michael Polite versus Carlos Takam. You know what I'm saying? It'll be an interesting fight. You know what I mean? Most definitely. I got one of the generals in the building, Toby Bartley. H Money, salute, brother. I got Toby Bartley in the building. Much love and respect to my brother Toby Bartley. You know what I'm saying? One of the generals in the building. One of the generals is in the building. My brother H Money Boston said Tyson Fury will knock out Deontay Wilder again. Hey, I feel you, man. Get on here, H. Get on here, man, so we can cook, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm finna cook today, man. I'm going in today. You know what I'm saying? I got like a good hour and 30 minutes. You know what I'm saying? I'm going in today, man. Most definitely, I'm going in today. You know what I'm saying? J Blues Radio, man, if you want to get on here and cook. Ronald Finkley, whoever want to get on here, y'all can get on here. We going to cook because we going to talk about this today. You know what I'm saying? Ronald Finkley said Coffee versus Takam. Cool. Yeah, I'm okay with that. I'm cool with that fight. That'll be an interesting fight right there. That'll be a fight to see. You know what I mean? I'm good. I'm good with fight, man. They don't even have to be the top guys. It can be guys, man. It can be any fight, man. As long as I know that the fighters is gonna come to fight and they're gonna perform, they're gonna entertain us, and they're gonna come and they're gonna put on the show. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, man. Like, we're gonna talk about it today, though, man. We're gonna talk about it. My brother Vanity Pierre Lewis in the building. H Money, I won't be surprised if Fury lose. My brother H Money Boxing said, okay, Drew, give me 5 minutes. Yeah, come through, man, because we're gonna cook today, my brother. I'm telling you. We're gonna cook today. We're gonna cook today. You know what I'm saying? My brother Steve Cully say, evening boxing fans, love and respect. Much love and respect to my brother Steve Cully. Say this, man. I'm gonna start off saying, I'm gonna put that link in the chat again, just in case any one of my brothers want to get on here and cook with me. You know what I mean? We're gonna cook today. You know what I mean? I'm on fire right now. We're gonna cook today. You know, I'm feeling some type of way. So I gotta get it off my chest. I'm feeling some type of way, so I gotta get it off my chest. And like I said, if any one of my brothers want to get on here and cook with me, we can get on here and cook. Anybody want to get on the panel, hop on the panel, we gonna cook today. Because I'm going in. I'm feeling some type of way. You know what I'm saying? I'm feeling some type of way. Now, Black Thanos say Fury will eat canvas. I'm gonna tell you like this here. I'm gonna just keep it real with you, man. I'm gonna keep it real with you. You know what I mean? I was highly looking forward to the bout for Undisputed. I was looking for the bout for Undisputed. Fury versus Joshua. I was looking forward to it. But I told you guys, and I told you guys before, I'm okay. You know what I'm saying? Because if Wilder and Fury fight for a third term, if it's a trilogy fight, I'm okay because it'll put an end to a war. You know what I'm saying? Wilder got a chance to redeem himself. I feel Fury wins again. But Wilder got a chance to redeem himself. You know what I'm saying? He's working with Malik Scott, trying to perfect his craft. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get back in there. You know what I'm saying? He said he don't want no step aside money. He said he wants blood. So we're gonna see. Wilder step back in the ring, we see how he performs. You know what I mean? It might be a different fight this time around. You know, we got full of surprises in the heavyweight division. You know what I'm saying? Even though I'm going for Fury to win, I'm going for Fury to win again if the fight is to take place. You know what I'm saying? I'm going for Fury to win again, but at the end of the day, an upset can happen. You know, I'm just keeping it real. This is the part when I'm going to keep it real. An upset can happen. You know what I mean? An upset can happen. Like, I'm just keeping it real. My brother Ronald Finkley says the autopsy curtain match, Tyson Fury versus Deontay Wilder. Ronald Finkley. Hey, man. Hey, listen, man. I'm going to tell you like this here. Let me make sure I ain't miss nobody. I got my brother Now Caven in the building. My brother Now Caven is in the building. He says, need to get the biggest fight ever out the way to make room for the next biggest fight ever. He said, GB Life goes on. Money gets made. People get knocked the blank out. Andrew Tucker versus Deontay Wilder. Hey, man, listen. If I was still in boxing, man, I wouldn't duck. No, I'm fighting everybody. I'm telling you right now, if I was still in boxing, I'm fighting everybody. You bring them my way, I'm fighting them. You know what I mean? If you bring them my way, I'm fighting. I don't care if they 7 feet tall. You bring them my way, I'm fighting them. I don't care if they 7'2", 7'5", whatever. I don't care if they're a giant. You bring them my way, I'm fighting. I'm only 6 feet. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying if I was around that weight, you bring them my way, I'm fighting them. You know, real talk. I don't duck nobody. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, like I'm saying, like, listen, man. I mean, I'm all about seeing the best fights. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, if Anthony Joshua decides to go ahead, because like it seems like they're giving him what 24 hours or something, like 48 hours or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Because he gotta step up and let them know that okay, that we're not going to get the Tyson Fury fight. They're not going to step up. We're not getting Tyson Fury. We already know the situation. We already know the reason why we're not getting the Tyson Fury fight. So Anthony Joshua has to let them know when it comes to the WBO and things of that nature. He has to let them know. My brother Jalit, the leader's in the building. Much love and respect, man. I put that link if you want to hop on, my brother. If you want to hop on and cook. If you want to hop on and cook with me, man, I'm going in today, bro. I'm on fire today. Like I'm feeling some type of way about just the biggest fight in boxing, in the sport of boxing, and we're gonna talk about, you know what I'm saying, Deontay Wilder facing Tyson Fury in a trilogy, and we're gonna talk about Deontay Wilder might have to take care of his mandatory and Alexander Usyk for the WBO title. You know what I'm saying? But of course, all the belts on the line. You know, of course. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna talk about it, man. We're going to talk about it. You know what I mean? We're going to talk about it. And we're going to talk about the undisputed bout that's coming up between José Ramírez versus Josh Taylor. Like, that's a lot on my chest, man. Listen, I'm upset because it was like coming on Fury end, it was basically on Fury and them end. You know what I'm saying? And then they looking at Anthony Joshua was like, you know, Anthony Joshua was upset because at the end of the day, and I'm not saying that Fury didn't really want the fight for Undisputed. I guess he felt that it was going to go in his favor with the arbitration. You know what I mean? But it's kind of like, but to be honest with you, it's kind of like they already knew that what was going to go on. It was kind of like behind the scenes talking and stuff like that. Like you already know that you was going to have to end up fighting Deontay Wilder again. That's why Anthony Joshua was feeling some type of way. To be honest with you, that's why Anthony Joshua was feeling some type of way, because it's kind of like Tyson Fury already knew that he was going to have to fight Deontay Wilder anyways, and he was out here going before the fans, going before the people, telling them no, it's a done deal. I see you in Saudi Arabia. The fighters a done deal. We don't sign the contract. We don't did all this there, but you knew. But you kind of, it's like in a way you kind of knew that you was going to have to end up fighting Deontay Wilder anyways. That you knew there was going to be a trilogy anyways. So you got Anthony Joshua going, you know what I'm saying? He's ready to get in there and knock your head off. You know what I mean? And so it's like it's kind of like you saying one thing, but then when it turns around, it's a whole nother situation. It's something totally different. You saying one thing, but I guess some people may feel like this here. Some people may feel that Tyson Fury felt he was going to win the arbitration. He felt he was going to win the arbitration, and the biggest fight in the sport of boxing today was secured, and that we was going to go ahead and push forward. So that's probably why Fury spoke out, and he said these things to the boxing fans and to the fans. You know what I'm saying? My brother Ronald Finkley, I appreciate that super chat, my brother, $1.99 super chat. The OG Ronald Finkley, I appreciate that, my brother. Much love and respect. We got the Queen, Linda S is in the building. AJ versus Usyk, proper boxers. AJ versus Usyk, proper boxers. Yo, I don't mind. Hey, Queen, I don't mind seeing that. I don't mind seeing that at all. Like I don't see, like if Anthony Joshua has to just get away from the Fury situation, and focus on his mandatory. I'm okay with that. I ain't got no problem with that. You know what I mean? I ain't got no problem with Anthony Joshua moving forward, focusing on his mandatory, because they're already forcing him, talking about giving him, I think it's either 24 hours or 48 hours to let the WBO know, to let that sanctioning body know that the Fury fight is no longer taking place. So that means that he has, I believe 48 hours to let them know, so he can go ahead and give Alexander Usyk his title shot, instead of Alexander Usyk going ahead and going forward, trying to fight for the interim belt, you know, against Joe Joyce. So I guess that don't even have to take place. That don't even have to happen anymore. You know what I'm saying? So now Anthony Joshua can go forward and take care of his mandatory, and Alexander Usyk can give Alexander Usyk his title shot. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you know, Anthony Joshua is all about handling business, man. He won the fight. You know, it was the biggest fight in boxing today. You know what I'm saying? And Tyson Fury pretty much lying to the fans and things of that nature. You know what I mean? Got them thinking that everything is good, that it's gonna be undisputed, that you know what I mean? It's crazy, man. I got my brother Jaleel, the leaders in the building, man. Welcome to the live stream, bro. I know it's been a minute, man. I know you're ready to cook, man. I know you're ready to cook, bro. Right now, I'm feeling some type of way, Jaleel. You know what I'm saying?
I know.
Yeah. Way, bro. You know what I mean? For real, man. How everything's been going, my great brother? You know what I'm saying?
I'm doing amazing. Thanks for having me on the show. Yeah, man. After a while, I started to have doubts about it not happening. Once they never announced it at the end of March, I was like, it looked like it might not happen. And if you really think about it, when have we gotten a fight when we wanted it? So it's like it's almost normal for us to never get a fight that we want anyway. So it's like you don't want to get your hopes up too high because you keep getting your heart broken, you know? It's like the people that grew up where their dad wasn't around. Your dad offer you some stuff, you know damn well he ain't gonna come, but you hope he do, but he don't come and you be mad. That's how it is. So I don't know, but like you said, Usyk versus AJ is a good fight, bro. That fight right there, bro. And AJ resume, he win this one. His resume getting better and higher, and man, AJ gonna be on the pound for pound list if you include heavyweights, because a lot of people don't got him on there. So yeah, it's crazy, man. And like you said, you can't count Wilder out. I'm pulling for Wilder, but I think Fury gonna win. But you can't just go by the first two fights, man.
Yeah.
You know. So yeah, it's just crazy. Boxing is weird.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree, man. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, I agree with you 100%, man. I feel like if he gets a name like Usyk on his resume, that's just taking things to a whole nother level, man. Because I don't think people know. I don't think people really understand. I don't even think people all the way fully have that boxing eye to understand that this man is a very skilled heavyweight. You know what I mean? Like people say, well, look at his performance against Derek Chisora. Man, Derek Chisora give anybody a hard time. Jalik, and you know this. You know Derek
Yeah.
Chisora with that type of style, that type of pressure, that come
They,
forward.
yeah. See, they just basing it on power and size. But boxing is more than just power and size, bro. All you gotta do is go watch Chris Bird and what he used to do to big guys, big punchers. You know what I mean? And I think Chris Bird is smaller than he's smaller than Usyk. Now he's a little slicker and more defensive minded, but hey, so if he can do it against David Tua and Vitaly Klitschko, I mean, they say he still won. He persevered. He beat him. So if he can do it, you can't just count Usyk out like that. I'm telling you. And the thing about Usyk, he confident and he a real warrior. He fighting in anybody's hometown. He the real deal. Like you got to give him credit to even want to take the fight. Usyk ain't no joke, bro.
Yeah, that's real talk. That's real talk, bro. And I mean, I hate to go back in the past, but you know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't easy. I mean you answer this, Jalik. When Usyk, I'm sorry, when Derek Chisora, you know, when he fought Fury those 2 times, I mean, I gotta go back and watch those fights because it's been a minute. But was those easy? Was those 2 fights easy for Fury?
Nah, they was kind of challenging, and Fury wasn't as good as he is now, though. But that was part of his development.
Right.
So Chisora, look, a lot of people thought he beat Parker.
Right.
And he was damn near beating Dylan White.
Right. So, and he was able to knock him down. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He was able to knock him down. I mean, so you like and Chisora, like Derek Chisora, like he really grew into like he kind of took it to another level a little bit when it came to like really wanting to win, really wanting to prove to people that I'm just not this gatekeeper or a fighter that's gonna come down, that's gonna lay down and lose. I'm gonna challenge you. I don't care who you is. I'm gonna push you. I'm gonna test you, and I'm gonna challenge you. Whether I get the win or not. He's just one of them type of fighters that I'm gonna come to fight. And then you see, and Usyk, and I'm just being real with you. Usyk hurt him, and I don't know what round it was, but Alexander Usyk hurt Derek Chisora in one of those rounds, bro. You know what I'm saying? He ain't just outbox him. He actually hurt him. You know what I'm saying? So I think people was like the power ain't really there, but with a cumulative punches, it can get you out of there. But it just takes that right shot, whether it's on the temple, chin, or whatever, that can really get you. It's a shot that you don't see coming that can really hurt you. And Alexander Usyk is dangerous, bro.
Also, if he work on his body shots, he can keep improving. And boxing is about enduring. And sometimes you just outwork somebody. A lot of these heavyweights be coming in out of shape. You know, see, Joshua gonna have to be at the right weight, bro. He might want to be small like the Ruiz rematch against Usyk, so that way he can be slick, throwing full counters. That AJ was slick. You know what I mean? That AJ was nice right there. So he probably gonna have to be the same size versus Usyk because the muscles don't win fights, bro. He get tired. Usyk outwork him and beat him in a decision. So, you know, but it's gonna be hard for Usyk to get a decision against AJ because it is based on money. So, right. But you never know because I don't know if AJ's contract is up with Eddie Hearn, so we never know. We don't know that there's certain things we just don't know. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, that's true, bro. Now, my brother Now Caven, appreciate the $5 super chat, my brother. It says boxing fans are the best in the world, all over the world. We need to be rewarded with the best fights, talking the truth as always, brother. Yeah, hey man, hey listen, bro. Yeah, I feel that. Yeah, we want to see the best fights, man. We want to see the best fighting the best. You know what I'm saying? And even the guys that don't necessarily get the recognition that they deserve, even the guys that don't too much get the spotlight, you
Yeah.
know, like these big names, we also want to see the best fight the best. And the thing is, we
Yeah.
got to start giving these fighters, you know what I'm saying, the recognition in that spotlight, man, and glorifying these fighters, because there's a lot of great fighters out there, bro, that they don't get a lot of attention. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
and, and we've been getting unification matchups. We've been getting undisputed and things of that nature. We finna get an undisputed this weekend. Jose Ramirez versus Josh Taylor. Man, that's a better fight than a lot of fights. If people, I don't think people know like
Bro,
that.
did you see? I seen the clippings of the press conference. Josh, bro, listen. Josh Taylor is trying to be not, man. Josh Taylor, it feel like this. He ain't playing no games, bro. I thought Ramirez was taller than Josh Taylor, but it looked like Josh Taylor taller than Ramirez. I'm like, what?
Yeah. We got my brother H Money Boxing in the building. That's another one of my brothers, other than Jalik the Leader. That's another one of my brothers from another mother. H Money Boxing is in the
Yo, what
building.
up?
What's up, bro?
Yo, what up, Jolly? What's good, Jalik? What's good, Andrew Tucker? How y'all feeling?
Chilling, man.
Just feeling good,
Yo.
man. Just chilling, man. Talking this boxing. Me and my brother talking this boxing, man. I'm just feeling some type of way, H. You know what I'm saying? I'm feeling some type of way, but I'm gonna tell you like this here, H. Everybody got their different perspectives on how they view things, how they see things, and people got their different opinion. But I'm gonna just tell you like this here, H, before I let you cook real quick, my brother. I'm just gonna be quick. You know what I'm saying? Listen, man, I'm okay. You know, if we can't get undisputed right now, bro, I'm okay with Wilder, Fury 3. I'm okay with it. You know what I'm saying? That gives Wilder a chance to redeem himself. He felt he was cheated. He felt that, they felt they put one on him. They felt that that it wasn't fair and squared, and coming with all this. See, I think the Wilder and Fury 3 is going to put an end to a war. So that's why I want to see this fight again, because it's going to put an end to the war. It's going to put an end to all the excuses. It's going to put an end to all of that. You know what I'm saying? Wilder has a chance to redeem himself. He has a chance to come back and show the people that he's still here. He's still here to stay. Could he pull off the upset? We don't know until he step in that ring. I favor Fury to win again, but at the end of the day, we never know, because it's the heavyweight division. I see Wilder really want to fight. He working on some things, so we got to see. He look like he still got the hunger. He still got the determination, like he ready to come back and fight and prove a point. So we have to see if this Fury and Wilder 3 take place. Now, when it comes to Anthony Joshua, I'm also okay with that. We can't get this Fury, the biggest fight in boxing today right now. It's okay. We already know the reason why. And I know a lot of people upset about it. A lot of people feeling some type of way about it, but I'm okay with the Alexander Usyk versus Anthony Joshua. You know what I'm saying? In the unified heavyweight title bout, I'm okay with that. You know what I'm saying? Alexander Usyk has been patient. He deserved his title shot. You know what I'm saying? He don't have to go forward and fight Joe Joyce for the interim belt. He goes straight to Joshua and get his title shot. I'm cool with it. As long as we get to see these fights, man, I'm cool with it, bro. I was feeling some type of way about the undisputed, but it is what it is. I believe we still gonna get undisputed. That's what I believe. But it might not be the people we expect though. Fighting in the undisputed bout. Go ahead, H Money. I'm gonna let you cook, my brother.
Yeah, you made some great points. Now, we all wanted to see Tyson Fury versus Anthony Joshua, but Deontay Wilder, he's still in the picture. Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder, part 3 will be the biggest fight of 2021 by far. The first fight did over 800,000. I mean, the second fight did over 800,000 pay-per-view buys, which is the biggest numbers since Canelo Triple G. So it did some big pay-per-view numbers in the second fight. I'm thinking the third fight will be even bigger. Like you said, Deontay Wilder fans, they've been making excuses. Deontay Wilder making excuses. They've been begging for the third fight. And now you got what you want. The Gypsy King, Tyson Fury, the one who knocked out Deontay Wilder, fair and square. You really wanted Wilder to go back in the ring with Tyson Fury? Well, now you got what you want. I got Tyson Fury dominating Deontay Wilder again, stopping him, knocking him out, ending his career once again. Tyson Fury, I got him as my number one heavyweight right now. Tyson Fury, I think Tyson Fury right now is unbeatable, man. I don't see anybody beating Tyson Fury at this particular time. He's been training. He's dedicated. He's looking fast. He looking slick. He looking quick. He looking strong. Deontay Wilder been making excuses for over a year. Deontay Wilder just started training after a whole year of making excuses. Now you finally start training. He gonna be in some big time trouble, Andrew Tucker. And I remember that video you made last year. I had a dream. Tyson Fury knocked out Deontay Wilder, and your dream came true, my brother. I remember the passion. I remember the energy you brought to the sport, man. And now the excitement is back. We got the big fights coming. We got a big fight this Saturday. As far as Anthony Joshua and Alexander Usyk, I think that's another good fight. Very good fight. Usyk, who's ranked top 5 pound for pound on everybody's list. Usyk, right. Former undisputed cruiserweight champion, an Olympic gold medalist, one of the slickest boxers in boxing. I think that's a very good fight. Anthony Joshua, 2-time heavyweight champion, an Olympic gold medalist. Man, this makes for a very exciting fight. Right now, I think that would be a dangerous fight for AJ, to be honest. Even though Usyk is good, but he was at his best at cruiserweight, of course. Usyk, he only got 2 fights at heavyweight. So with that being said, I think it's going to still be a very close fight. I know Anthony Joshua is beatable. We've seen Anthony Joshua get beat before. I think it's going to be very close. Anthony Joshua got the size advantage. I'm going to go with AJ. I'm going to go with Anthony Joshua, but I wouldn't be surprised if Usyk can beat him, to be honest with you, bro.
I got a question for you, H. But I'm gonna get to these shout outs real quick. I got my brother SCSL South Croix in the building. I see you, my brother. Much love and respect. I see you. The OG Ronald Finkley's in the building. We got the Queen, Linda S is in the building. The Queen is in the building. We got my brother Rashid. My brother Rashid is in the building. You know what I'm saying? We got at least another one of the queens. Lisa Bells is in the building. Much love and respect to Lisa Bells and my other queen, Linda S. Much love and respect. I got my brother Benedict Pierre Lewis is in the building. Much love and respect. I got my brother Shelton Moore. Shelton Moore's in the building. Welcome to the live stream, people. Much love and respect to every single one of y'all. I got my brother Mr. Jones is in the building. You know what I'm saying? Much love and respect. But I got a question for you. I got a question for you, H. I'm okay. You know what I mean? I'm okay. With Alexander Usyk versus Anthony Joshua. I think that's a great fight because you got 2 very skilled heavyweights going at it. One has the power advantage, and of course that's Anthony Joshua. You know what I'm saying? Usyk has. I think he doesn't have the one-punch knockout power, but I think a cumulative of punches, can really get you out of there. But I think it's just a shot that you don't see coming from a very good counter-puncher with great timing. You know what I'm saying? Can also be a punch that can most definitely get you out of there as well. And Usyk can do that. I don't see. It's a great fight, but I see Anthony Joshua winning that fight. But I can see it's a real good competitive fight between 2 very skilled fighters. And the thing is, the question for you, H Money, what if Deontay Wilder, you know what I mean? Because I know people saying, well, he working with Malik Scott, you know what I mean? He's working on some things. He's trying to perfect his craft. I see that he's working on the combinations. He's moving his head better. He's moving on his feet better. He's learning how to slip and use good head movement, come with the combinations and pivot and things of that nature. What if he was to step back in that ring and it's a different fight? Maybe similar to the first fight when him and Tyson Fury went up against each other. Maybe similar to that fight. But what if Deontay Wilder was to step into the ring in a trilogy with Tyson Fury and pull up the upset? How would you feel about that, H Money?
Anything is possible. It's boxing. It only takes one punch. I mean, I just don't see that happening, to be honest. Now, you mentioned the first fight. The first fight was different than the second fight, but you know, Tyson Fury outboxed him. Tyson Fury showed that he could outbox Deontay Wilder and give him a boxing lesson. I thought Tyson Fury won the first fight. I thought Tyson Fury got robbed in the first fight. And even in the rematch, Tyson Fury he figured him out. He figured him out and he made his adjustment. Then he walked him down and he banged him out. And now slug Wilder. Tyson Fury showed that he could beat Deontay Wilder in two different styles. He could outbox him like the first fight. He could walk him down and outslug him in the second fight. You know what I mean? Put Deontay Wilder on his back foot. I don't see it happening, but this is boxing. Anything is possible. I think Tyson Fury gonna beat his ass, bro. I think Tyson Fury gonna humiliate him again in front of the whole world. You know what I mean? They're gonna have to throw in the towel again. The fanboys gonna start crying. They're gonna start making more excuses. First it was the spike water. You know what I mean? Glove gate. I don't know what they gonna say next. You got coronavirus next. I don't know what to say, bro. You know what I mean? It's gonna be worse than the second fight. I tell you that much, bro. Wilder. I mean, Tyson Fury got his number. Tyson Fury got this man number, bro. He cannot beat Tyson Fury, man, from what I've seen.
Yeah, I feel you, H. I feel you, man.
Yeah, if he pull that upset off, that's gonna be crazy, man. Hey, AT, let me step away for like 30 minutes and I'm gonna be back, man. I gotta deal with a client real quick.
All right, Leak.
I'll be back in 30 minutes.
All right, my brother Leak. You know, so I'll still be here, my brother.
I'll be in the chat, but
all right, most definitely.
Give me 30 minutes.
Okay, bro. Yeah, H. Yeah, I feel what you're saying. But I think, be honest with you, H, and this is the part when I'm gonna keep it real, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because I respect your opinion. I hear what you're saying, and I respect what you're saying, and I respect every man's opinion. But I think that if Deontay Wilder, you know, I think if he, you know, what I'm seeing from him, right? What I'm picking up from Deontay Wilder in these training videos, right? When I'm picking up, what I'm observing and what I'm seeing, what I'm viewing coming from Deontay Wilder, I think he's starting to. I think I see a fighter that's like digging down deep and knows that it's revenge because he felt that he was cheated. You know what I mean? He felt that, you know what I mean, this man didn't beat me fair and square. You know, and we know about all the excuses and all the things they was coming up with, you know, with the costume and stuff like that, the spike water, you know what I'm saying? Blaming Mark Breland and things of that nature, you know what I'm saying? And we know the whole situation, right? But at the end of the day, I got my brother Shelton Moores in the building. Welcome to the live stream, my brother Shelton Moore, one of the generals, OG. Welcome to the live stream. What's my brother JFL? My brother JFL, you know what I'm saying? JFL,
what's good? JFL, what up?
Hey, y'all brothers, welcome to the live stream, man. Much love and respect to my brothers, man. They pulled through. Much love and respect to my brothers, man. Much love and respect. Welcome to the live stream, man. But like I was saying, man, listen. You know, what I'm seeing coming from Deontay Wilder, it's looked like a man that's really ready to get in there and knock somebody's head off. You know what I'm saying? And really want blood, like you say. I don't think he want to step aside. He don't want no step aside money. He don't want to make no deal. I think this man really want to get in there and redeem himself. I think this man really want revenge. I think this man really want to get in there and knock Tyson Fury out, bro. And at the end of the day, if you're feeling that type of way, if you have that killer instinct and that mindset that you want to get in there and destroy this man and you want to knock this man out, maybe, just maybe, this time around with you working on some things, adding some things to your game, you know what I'm saying? And making some adjustments, making necessary adjustments and something that you should have been doing, you know what I mean? But maybe this time around, H-Money, we might have a different fight. You know what I'm saying? Because I know that Tyson Fury switched up on Deontay Wilder, came with a different game plan, threw him off, you know what I mean? And came with a whole totally different approach with the walk him down, with the walk you down type of style, bring that pressure because Deontay Wilder don't like a fighter coming forward and applying pressure on him, You know what I mean? Coming forward, and at the end of the day, what Tyson Fury was doing was throwing him off his game. He wasn't expecting that. You know what I mean? So what if this time around that we have a Deontay Wilder that has that hunger, the determination, and that killer instinct, and they go in there and this time make it a war with Tyson Fury? What if this time we get a different fight? What if this time it is really competitive, somewhat like it was in the first fight? What if this time around we get a totally different fight?
Hey, can I answer that?
Yes, sir. Go ahead, JFL.
I want to say shout out to Andrew Tucker World, and shout out to H Money Boxing, and shout out to Shelton. What up, Shelton? And shout out to the chat. Yeah, so salute.
You know, JFL.
What's up, boy? The trilogy, bruh. And I would say we have epic trilogies in the throwback era. And I think it's trilogy season across the board in this era. And, with top guys, top heavyweights, and it's trilogy season. Now we need some, I feel as though we need some run back undercards, some long overdue matchups for the undercards and every top guys trilogy. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? Science still delivered these trilogies, bruh. But between AJ and not AJ, Fury and Wilder, bruh, it's gonna be an epic trilogy, bruh. It's gonna be like an epic trilogy. Like you said before, like the first fight, but I'll say how the second fight should have went. That's the third one. It's gonna be epic trilogy, bruh. It's gonna surpass both fights.
Yeah, I feel you, JFL. I feel you, JFL here. I feel you, JFL. Shelton Moore, you wanna go ahead and cook, my brother? I know you weren't ready to cook.
Yeah, man. Shout out to my boy Andrew Tucker. How you doing, brother? JFL, H Money as usual. What's happening, people? What's up in the chat? Wilder's game is based on quickness and explosiveness. You know what I'm saying? I'm still under the belief that he was out of shape for the second fight, and that had a lot to do with him getting his ass touched. If he comes in shape, he's back to about 209, anywhere from 209 to 218. He's quick, he's explosive, and he adds a jab, and a little bit of body work. He may be able to hang with Fury. I still got Fury beating him because Fury basically got him figured out. He's a puncher. Punchers don't like to fight off the back foot. If I can force him to fight off the back foot, I can beat him. If I let him come forward, it's going to be problems for him. One thing we can say about Fury, he may be a liar and an idiot, but he ain't a dummy. He knows how to fight. Wilder going to have to jump on him early and get him out of there. The longer the fight goes, the better for Fury.
I would say the longer the fight goes, better for Wilder. And also it could be an early night. So what I'm saying is the first fight was I would say more so a great showing on both sides. And the second fight, we see that, Wilder obviously, even the commentators also stated, how we see Wilder normally in the ring, Wilder wasn't the usual Wilder that we're accustomed of seeing. So 100% Wilder in this trilogy, bruh, compared to a 50% Wilder who never quit in the rematch. And Fury has to, bring his new style, the new crunch style, quote unquote. And Wilder's skill set remains, bruh. So what you see in training, that's always been a Wilder skill set in every training and in his fights. So it's just one in particular fight which was the rematch, which Wilder was off due to certain situations. But the trilogy, 100%. Fury, come in 100%. Overweight, it don't really matter. It's about skill set for skill set. 100% Wilder skill set.
Well, hey, JFL, I can tell you this much now. This is going to be the biggest fight of Deontay Wilder's career. I can honestly tell you, Malik Scott doesn't have any experience as a trainer in the sport of boxing. Malik Scott had a fixed fight with Deontay Wilder. Malik Scott took a dive for Deontay Wilder. Now, your new trainer is the same guy you had a fixed fight with. Your new trainer is the same guy you knocked out in one round. You know what I mean? So I think Deontay Wilder, he hasn't made any adjustments. You know what I mean? He hasn't been training. He's been doing is making excuses. He hasn't even accepted defeat like a true champion. We know in that first fight, Tyson Fury got robbed. Floyd Mayweather said Tyson Fury won that fight, and Floyd Mayweather is a part of the PBC with Deontay Wilder. Paula Malignaggi said Tyson Fury won that first fight and got robbed, and then Paula Malignaggi got fired. Deontay Wilder, he snitched on Paula Malignaggi and got him fired. Andre Ward, another person that said Tyson Fury won that fight. You know what I mean? So with that being said, Deontay Wilder, he only has one style, and that just come forward, look for the knockout, and he don't know how to make adjustments. And I know for sure Malik Scott won't be able to teach him anything new. Malik Scott been on the team. If you look at the training camp for Wilder versus Fury Part 2, right? Malik Scott was in the gym with Deontay Wilder. He was trying to impersonate Tyson Fury. So Malik Scott been working with this dude. You know what I mean? Malik Scott ain't nothing but a yes man, bro. He ain't nothing but a yes man. I'm telling you the truth. You know what I mean? So, dang. Oh, Sheldon falling off. But, yeah, man, I just think Andrew Tucker, man, Tyson Fury got this man figured out. Wilder been making excuses, excuse after excuse, and it's just a recipe for disaster, man. I got Tyson Fury going in there and just beating his ass again. Beating his ass, Andrew Tucker. You might have another dream of this one. I'm going to be real.
I'll say this, though. Wilder has all the skill set, unorthodox style. He walks people down, fold them like a long chair. He also has a back foot game. When 100% Wilder back foot game, 90% plus ratio, knockout ratio. You know what I mean? He displayed middle of the ring. He can box. He got both hands, not just the right hand. He also has ring IQ, also footwork. That's Wilder. You know what I'm saying? So we see what the first fight was compared to the second fight. And as you notice, Wilder was 50% himself. In the trilogy, you will get a Wilder, 100%.
He was 100% in the second fight, JFL. He was second. He was 100%.
Everything's aware, alert. The normal Wilder that we accustomed to seeing, we're gonna see Wilder in this trilogy, bro. And
Wilder, he was 100% in the second fight, JFL. No excuses. He got smoked. Nah, he was 100%. Now he fired Mark Breland. He fired Mark Breland for no reason. Now that was your trainer. Now this your first fight without Mark Breland, bro. Bro, Wilder gonna get whooped, bro. And I'm taking all bets. I got $500. Tyson Fury knocks him out again. So whoever want to bet me, I'm looking forward for all the smoke.
We can bet right now.
Listen, JFL, Tyson Fury gonna knock all the lies out of Deontay Wilder. He gonna knock all those lies out that dude, bro. He gonna knock all the lies out of him.
Here's the thing, though. Wilder never told not one lie. Okay, so
I can name 20 lies he said.
Wilder never told no lies. He told what it factually is, non-rebuttal. You know what I'm saying? And we see you in the trilogy. You feel me? Now, that's what it's gonna be. So we're gonna see the truth fight night.
Hey, I'm let me interject, man, because this is really good. It's heating up. I just want to say this, man. I feel like, and this is just me, and you know, Anthony Joshua is my number one heavyweight in the heavyweight division. Tyson Fury is my number two. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just keeping it real with you. And I also like Wilder. People think I hate Wilder now. I don't have nothing against Wilder, bro. You know what I mean? Wilder is still dangerous. I don't think he's working on this is what I'm seeing from Wilder, right? I see Wilder, you know, because you can't just say that, okay, Malik Scott, okay, he got knocked out by Wilder and stuff like. See, fighters that's trainers have lost, have gotten beat, have won, have lost, have won. You know what I'm saying? But they are great trainers. Just because they lost and they had a couple of losses as a fighter doesn't mean they can't be a great trainer. So I feel you, H Money. I know it was fixed. You know what I mean? I agree with you.
Andrew Tucker, it was not fixed because Wilder. Hey, listen, bro. I'm letting you know now. We can recap the fight. Now, listen, bro. You said what he said. I'm gonna say that.
Let finish, JFL.
Okay,
let me just finish real quick, and I'm gonna let you cook, JFL. I promise. I'm gonna let you cook. I'm gonna let you cook, my bro. But I'll pay attention. I pay close attention to that punch that he landed, that so-called landed on Malik Scott. That punch, bro, didn't land clean. It didn't land clean, bro.
Let me ask you a question.
Let him finish, Jay.
Let me ask you a question, bro.
It didn't land. Hold on. It didn't land clean.
Let me ask you a question.
Now, hold on. It didn't land clean. So I'm not gonna necessarily say that the fight was fixed, but it looked like it could have been fixed because how this man reacted when the punch that didn't land allowed him to go down. It was like he got hit. Bro.
One question.
Okay, go ahead, JFL.
What hand landed first, the left or the right?
What hand landed first when Wilder hit Malik Scott?
Left or the right hand, Brian? Which one landed first?
It was the right hand that was supposed to land.
It was the left hand, then the right. So
you talking the jab? You said the jab?
No, it was a left hook, then the right. Okay, and we know that Andy Ruiz did the same thing to AJ, right? So,
but that punch landed. That punch landed clean.
We're saying that was the left hand too from Andy Ruiz.
Yeah, it was a left hook.
Okay, so Wilder left hand first, buckled Malik Scott, then the right hand straight down the middle through the guard. It connected. It didn't connect all the way, but it connected through the guard. Just like how Charlo connected with Rosario, right? So fixed fight. Let's talk fixed fights. Let's go.
So his guard knocked him out because the punch didn't land clean.
No, the punch went through the guard. It landed.
The punch didn't hit chin, nose, nothing. It didn't land.
It went through the guard. So if it goes through your guard and you have your guard up correctly.
So his guard knocked him out. He got knocked out by his guard.
We know how Wilder. Listen, bro. We know how Wilder speed. You want to undermine Wilder's speed, right? You hit him with the left first, buckled Malik Scott. That would did the damage more, and then the right hand straight down the middle would fold him back. So therefore, temple shot just like Andy Ruiz did to AJ. Same thing Wilder did with Malik Scott. So I'm gonna ask you again, what fixed fight? And then we could bring up a Charlo fight with Rosario, straight down the middle through a body shot.
Bro, wait, JFL, the left hook. Wilder landed the left hook, right? Then he threw the right hand. Wait, let me finish.
Straight down the middle, bro.
JFL, you gotta let other people talk.
Hey,
because
you said
you landed the left hook. Let me say,
JFL got to let him finish.
Now rebuttal.
Let him finish real quick, JFL.
Wait, JFL, listen.
I see it's not.
I got one thing to say. I'm going on me. Go ahead.
The white said he got a bet for you, JFL. He said, let me bet with you 500 flat. You know what I'm saying? He got a bet for you. You know what I'm saying? My brother Dwight said he got a bet. You know, $500 bet right there. You know what I'm saying? My brother Will is in the building. I see you, my brother. Say, hey, Mr. Tucker, salute. I'm genuinely concerned for Joshua versus Usyk. Yeah, I want that fight. I'm okay with that fight, man. We can't get undisputed, so I'm okay with that fight. I'm okay with Joshua versus Usyk. You know what I'm saying? Usyk finally gets his title shot, so I'm cool with that. That's his mandatory. Get that out the way, you know, and then let Fury and Wilder go ahead and have their trilogy. I'm okay with it, man. Listen, I wash my hands clean, bro. Let it happen. You know what I mean? I'm all with all those fights. I'm with all those fights. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, my brother. I wash my hands clean. You know, I felt some type of way at first because I want the biggest fight in boxing in the sport of boxing today, which is Fury and Joshua. But the Wilder, it was in Wilder favor with the arbitration. Fury already kind of knew that he had to fight that man anyways. So, you know what I'm saying? After Joshua feeling some type of way, it's all good. Let him go ahead and fight Deontay Wilder in a trilogy. Because I want to see that. I want to see how Wilder come back. I want to see how Wilder redeem himself. But I'm also okay with my boy Anthony Joshua taking on a very skilled fighter with Alexander Usyk too. That's a great fight. So I'm all with it, man. Go ahead, H Money. Go ahead and cook, my bro.
Yeah, see, the thing is, Deontay Wilder did land the left hook, but what's his name, Malik Scott, he was still up. He hit him with the left hook. He was still standing. He didn't buckle or nothing. He stood right there. Bro. He didn't. Well, let me finish, JFL, bro. He didn't go down after the left hook. He threw the right hand. The right hand didn't land. Then he went down. And guess what? Malik Scott, before that, he only been down one time in his career. So it wasn't like Malik Scott was getting knocked out before that. That was only the second time he went down, and then he couldn't even get back up. He acted like he couldn't get back up. And it turns out now that's Deontay Wilder's best friend, and it turned out that's his new trainer. That's how you know that fight was fixed, man. But that's in the past. Malik Scott, he can't – listen, bro. Malik Scott is a yes man. They told him to take a dive. Let me finish, bro. Malik Scott is a yes man. They told him to take a dive, and that's what he did. He been in Wilder's team. So he been helping Wilder, training Wilder, and that shit ain't helped. So he think that gonna help now in the biggest fight of Wilder's career when Floyd Mayweather reached out to train Wilder and George Foreman, and you came back with somebody that took a dive for you, somebody you had a fixed fight with, a yes man, Malik Scott. Man, I hope Tyson Fury knock him out again, bro. Knock out all the lies for Wilder calling him a cheater. Tyson, for Wilder, not for all the false narratives, for all the lies, for Wilder lying, saying he got cheated. No, Tyson Fury gonna beat his ass for lying, bro, and lying. That's what's gonna happen.
Tyson Fury never knocked out Wilder, so that's a false narrative in itself.
He already knocked him out, stopped him. He stopped him. It counted as a knockout. Yeah, they TKO. It counted as a knockout, bro. He got stopped. It's not a knockout. Didn't go the distance. Didn't go to the scorecard. No, the fight got stopped. That means it was a technical knockout. Knockout at the end of the day. He got stopped, bro.
He never quit. Therefore,
he gonna quit again. We gonna make him quit again, bro. That's what's gonna happen. I can't wait for this third fight.
You're not a knockout.
Fury gonna beat the shit out of him for lying, bro.
Hey H, but check this out though, bro. What if we get it this trilogy takes place July the 24th or whenever it's the date gonna be? You know what I mean? What if Wilder comes in there and it be a real competitive and real challenging fight, and they just going back and forth? And what if Wilder was to happen to clip Tyson Fury and put him down? You know what I'm saying? And he can't get back up. How would you feel? How would you feel?
Like a flashbulb knockout in the first fight.
How would you feel if that was to happen though? H Money. How would you feel if Wilder was to get in there this time and really make it tough and make it hard for Fury, and this just really be a real tough, challenging, competitive fight? You know, maybe better than the first one. Maybe not just an easy walk him down and just get him out of there like he did in the second. But what if it's this time, if it really be really competitive and they really push each other and we get a good heavyweight showdown and Wilder just end up, you know, knocking Fury down and he can't get back up? Because I'm favoring Fury to win, but at the end of the day, an upset can happen because Wilder still has power, bro. He's still dangerous. And the thing is, when I'm seeing coming from Wilder while he's working with Malik Scott, I see some things that he some adjustments. I see some things he's adding to his game, which it ain't looking too bad on my end. I'm just telling the truth. You know what I mean? It ain't looking too bad on my end because he working on some things he should have been working on to prepare for a style like Tyson Fury. But you never know what you're going to get with Tyson Fury because Tyson Fury can switch it up on you. You know what I mean? But I like what he's working on because there's some things that he should have been working on that I never see him working on when he was with J. Diaz or Mark Breland. You know what I mean? So maybe this time we might have a different fight, bro. Maybe this time we might be surprised. Like this fight could be a really competitive, and it can be back and forth, and it could be an action-packed heavyweight showdown. And maybe just a little bit, just a little bit that Fury might have his hands full, bro. What if we get that type of fight? What if we get a real good competitive fight and we get a different animal coming from Wilder, a different animal that's gonna really push Fury, challenge Fury. You know what I mean? What if we get a Deontay Wilder like that? What would you say if he was to pull off the upset? How would you feel about that?
I mean, I would be shocked, but at the same time, I wouldn't make excuses like Wilder did. You know, I just give Wilder his credit, you know, congratulate Wilder for making his adjustments, but I don't see that, man. Like Tyson Fury already took his best punch. Tyson Fury fought Wilder at his best, which was the first fight. You know what I mean? That was Wilder at his best, took his best punches, got back up, you know what I mean? And even in that first fight, the only rounds that Wilder won was the rounds he knocked Tyson Fury down in. The rest of the rounds, Tyson Fury was schooling his ass. Like I said earlier, Tyson Fury showed that he okay. No, it ain't. He got back up and beat his ass in that 12th round. Bro. Yes, he did. No, wait, let me finish.
As well.
Nah.
More than a round.
That ain't true. Tyson Fury was whooping his ass. Tyson Fury got robbed. Bro, Tyson Fury got robbed in the first fight. That's why when they had the official announcement they had the official announcement, right? Guess what? When they announced the draw, Deontay Wilder was so relieved. He was so happy he had a draw. He was smiling. When Tyson Fury heard it was a draw, Tyson Fury was shaking his head. Tyson Fury was mad and said, I got robbed. This nigga Deontay Wilder was so happy because he knew he lost that first fight. And then in the second fight, Tyson Fury went in there and beat his ass. Now, Tyson Fury, he made some adjustments in that second fight I don't think people seen. What's good?
We got Junior, man, giving you a shout out, man. Everybody in the chat. Yeah. You see, I got my brothers here, JFL, and my brother from another mother, H Money. You know, so I got the brothers here, man. We cooking, man. You know, we having this boxing discussion and we cooking. Ronald Feakley, I see you. Adari Pennant, I see you. Rashid, I see you. My brother Will, the general in the building. You know what I'm saying? I see you, my brother. Much love and respect. I know we got Lisa Bells. You know what I'm saying? I know we got, you know what I mean? We got the Queen Lisa Bells. We got the Queen Linda S. We got Dwight. We got SCSL South Croy, one of the generals. You know what I'm saying? I see y'all in the chat, man. Much love and respect. We got another one of the generals, Muhammad Ali. Much love and respect, my brother. You know what I'm saying? My brother Pennant, my brother Vanity Pierre Lewis, one of the generals. You know what I'm saying? And we got the two queens, Lisa Bells and Linda S is in the building. Ronald Feakley, one of the OGs, one of the generals is in the building. Mr. Jones, I see you. I got my brother Agba Dixon in the building. Much love and respect, my brother. My brother Chris Howes is in the building. I see y'all, my brother. Hey, much love and respect to everybody in the chat. I see you, my brother Ricky VW. I see you, my brother. Much love and respect to everybody in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Much love to everybody. But yeah, let's continue to cook, my brothers. But I was saying, go ahead to continue.
I want to wrap it up real quick. What I was saying. Now Tyson Fury did some underrated work to the body in the second fight. Remember, Tyson Fury dropped Deontay Wilder with a body shot. Tyson Fury was going to that rib cage. Tyson Fury took him. Let me finish, JFL, bro. Come on, JFL. I ain't cut you off, bro.
One at a time, bro.
Yeah, I ain't cut you off, bro. You know what I'm saying? So Tyson Fury, he did some underrated work to the body in the second fight against Deontay Wilder, and I think that's part of the reason why his legs were gone so fast. Those body shots took his legs away, and Deontay Wilder couldn't deal with the pressure of Tyson Fury. Deontay Wilder couldn't deal with it, man, and, you know, I just can't wait for this third fight. So my brother JFL can give Tyson Fury his credit, JFL. After this third fight, JFL, when Tyson Fury whooped that ass again, you know, I want you to become a Tyson Fury fan, bro. Welcome to the Tyson Fury team. You feel me? Welcome home to Team Fury.
Now we 10 toes down, Bond Squad on this side, and the newbie crunk style. Let's talk about that. Now, has Fury worked on his newbie crunk style? Has he perfected that?
Yeah, you seen it in the second fight.
The newbie crunk style. Okay. Has he perfected that though?
I mean, ask Wilder. Shit, Wilder got stopped. He couldn't continue. Ask Wilder about it.
Wilder never quit. Hit him with that mean left and back you up about 10 feet, like back up like Big Sean voice, boy.
Listen, man, I just think if the trilogy takes place, I just think we're gonna get a different fight, man. That's just what I see, and that's what I feel, man. I think this fight, I think we're gonna get a different fight. You know, I see Fury winning again, but I just think that this time, man, you know what I'm saying, Deontay Wilder's gonna put up a fight. And I just think that it's going to be a good competitive fight, a challenging fight. But the upset is possible. That's all I'm saying. The upset is very possible. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all know y'all know I keep it real, man. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying because maybe it's something that I saw, something that I'm seeing, and I'm observing. You know what, the way they training and things of that nature, film study and stuff. Like from first fight, second fight, you know, leading up into this third fight, if possible. But all I'm saying, man, I just think it's gonna be different this time around, bro. I think we got to remember they the top three. These are the top three heavyweights. So I think all these guys challenge each other. You know what I'm saying? I think that Deontay Wilder is tough for Anthony Joshua, even though I feel that Joshua beats him, but it's still possible that Deontay Wilder can knock out Anthony Joshua. Joshua can knock him out. You know what I'm saying? It's just one of those fights. But at the end of the day, Anthony Joshua can knock out Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury with a cumulative punches can stop Anthony Joshua. It's just one of those fights. And I just think that this time around, we might get a different fight in the trilogy between a Deontay Wilder and a Tyson Fury. I think that Wilder's coming to fight. He's coming to let his hands go. And I think this time he may come to come in the ring and box smart. I think that's why he's working on some things, because he know he can't just easily go in there and just try to knock Tyson Fury head off. He know that he's going to have to work to perfect his jab. He know he's going to have to use his jab to set up the combinations. He's going to have to use the jab to set up the right hand. He's going to have to move his head. He's going to have to feint. He's going to have to pivot. He's going to have to slip. He's going to have to slip. Use good head movement, good defense. You know what I'm saying? Because I seen it. It was at times that I seen that it was a back and forth, you know, situation between Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder in the first fight. So a little bit of the first fight, but it may be a little bit different when it comes to a killer. You know what I'm saying? The killer that we saw against Bermane Stiverne, the killer that we saw against Louis King Kong Ortiz, the first fight and the second fight. So I just think that Wilder, you know what I mean? I think he's pushing himself, and I think he really want to come back and prove to the people and make a statement that I'm back. The Bronze Bomber is back. I think he really wanted to redeem himself. I think he really want to show people that I can get in there and that I can make it a fight. I know that's not an easy. I know that this guy is very skilled, but I know that if fighters that I feel that I could have knocked out that Fury struggled with, that I know I can do the job. If those fighters came close to giving him a tough time and a hard time, and I put him down, I was able to knock him down twice, then I know I can knock him down again. And how Wilder feeling, he know that this time I can knock him out cold. I can put him down and make him stay down this time. That's how I'm feeling. I don't want no step aside. I want blood. That's how I'm feeling. Ain't no step aside. I want blood. This is personal. So I think that we might get a different fighter this time around. This is just me, bro. It's just me. I favor Fury to win, but I just think it's not going to be easy at all. I don't think it's going to be easy this time around at all.
Yeah, it's not supposed to be easy at this level. You know what I mean? These are the some of the top heavyweights. I believe right now Tyson Fury number 1, Anthony Joshua number 2, Deontay Wilder number 3. So it's not supposed to look easy, but Tyson Fury made it look easy in that second fight. He made it look easy in the first fight besides those knockdowns. So now, Andrew, I got a question. Who did Tyson Fury struggle with in the past? I heard you mention that Tyson Fury struggled and was fighters, and who were some of those guys?
Well, I can say recently, well, we can't say recently, but I can say as far as he struggled with an awkward style, which he did his thing. He dig down deep, and he came back and won the fight. And it was a very good fight, man. But I think the fighter really challenged him and really pushed him and made him dig down deep. And Fury just showed that he can fight on the inside, that he can make it a war. And that was against Otto Wallin. And then it was an older fight. It was I think it was two. Y'all got to help me though. I forget the guy's name. The guy that put Fury down a long time ago.
Cunningham?
Yeah, Cunningham. You know what I'm saying? But we know that Fury's a better fighter, have made adjustments and evolved into a better fighter since then. But I just know recently a awkward style and a very tough, rugged fighter like Otto Wallin gave him hard times. You know, so like I say, styles make fights. So you're not gonna struggle against a lot of different styles. Certain styles you can do good against. Certain styles you might be challenging for you, might be tough for you. But at the end of the day, it's just style make fights, and I say it all the time. And I just know that a style like an Anthony Joshua, that a fight Tyson Fury will have a tough time with. Because Anthony Joshua is just one of those type of fighters that can box, that can throw mean combinations, and that's gonna let his hands go, that can work the body, go back up to the head, and got great timing, range generalship, ring IQ, and I just know that Anthony Joshua is gonna really challenge anybody. He's gonna challenge all fighters. You know what I'm saying, in the heavyweight division, because the kid is Tyson Fury's not the only one with the range generalship. Tyson Fury's not the only one with the range IQ. But at the end of the day, Anthony Joshua has power along with that range generalship and that range IQ. And we got to keep in mind also Deontay Wilder has power. He's a puncher. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I think all these guys challenge each other. They're tough fights for each other. But I'm just saying that I just feel like easy fight, because if you got opponents that are not on a certain level, on the elite level fighter level, that can give you a hard time and make you struggle, it can make you struggle a little bit, then what you think an elite level fighter gonna do when he's stepping there against you? What you think Anthony Joshua gonna do, an elite level fighter gonna do when he's stepping there against you? You know what I'm saying? A guy that can actually fight. A guy that can box, that's a technical brawler. A guy that's a technician, that's an inside fighter, an outside fighter, and that has the ring IQ, the ring generalship, and the guy that can actually box with that's fundamentally sound. What you think of Anthony Joshua is going to be able to do? And Anthony Joshua is a tough fight for Deontay Wilder, for Tyson Fury, Alexander Usyk, and whoever. And I think that, you know, a lot of those fighters challenge each other. There are competitive fights for each other. You know what I'm saying? Some fighters are skilled, a little bit more skilled than the others. You know what I mean? Alexander Usyk, people don't give him credit, but at the end of the day, that guy was undisputed in the cruiserweight division, moved up and went up and outboxed. It was a struggle a little bit, but Derek Chisora is not an easy fight for nobody. He's not an easy fighter for no fighter. He's not an easy fight for no fighter. Every fighter that he went up against, they had a hard time. They had a hard time. They couldn't easily just run over a Derek Chisora. You know what I'm saying? Even Tyson Fury, 2 fights that he had with Derek Chisora. You know, it wasn't easy for him. He won those fights, but it wasn't easy.
He knocked him out.
Fury, it wasn't easy for him, though. But it wasn't easy for him. You know what I'm saying? So just like Alexander Usyk was able to come up to heavyweight division and outbox Derek Chisora, but it still wasn't easy. You know what I'm saying? Just like Alexander Usyk is not going to be an easy opponent for Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua wins because I believe they are both skilled fighters that can box. There's very skilled boxer punchers that can box. I think Alexander Usyk is more of the pure fighter, more of the pure boxer. He's more of that pure boxer. But Anthony Joshua can box too. But I think Alexander Usyk is more of a pure boxer. You know what I mean? Anthony Joshua is a boxer puncher, a big puncher that can box, and a technical brawler, can walk you down. You know what I'm saying? Because and Tyson Fury know what time it is. They sparred before. Now I'm finna go deep, because y'all know what time it is with me. They sparred before, and Tyson Fury will tell you that Anthony Joshua ain't no joke. He knows Anthony Joshua's a problem. He know that boy's a beast. And I know that sparring is different. It's a little different than sparring versus when you go in front of the bright lights and the big stage. But they know. Fury know Joshua ain't no joke. He know that this guy's dangerous. He know that the guy can box. He know that the guy is fundamentally sound. He know, not just an Olympian. He's not just an Olympian. You know what I'm saying? The guy as a professional, the guy's a problem. You know what I'm saying? You look at certain fighters that he's beat. That's on his resume. Even those fighters were problems. Even those fighters are dangerous. Even those fighters are tough. Come on, bro. When we looking and we paying attention to these fighters, we better pay attention very well and look at these fighters and do film study and know their strength, their weaknesses, what they do good and what they lack in, and what they need to work on and what they need to perfect at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? And that's me. I did a little bit of amateur boxing, so I'm coming from a boxing eye. This ain't just no hardcore boxing fan talking. This is a fighter. Never was a professional fighter. You know what I'm saying? But I was an amateur. I got my foot a little bit in the door. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I know from a boxing eye and have watching boxing over 30-something years, I know what I'm paying attention to. I know what I see. I know what I'm witnessing. I can be wrong sometimes, but you know H Money and JFL, it's a lot of times I have been right. It's a lot of times I have been right. But I respect every man's opinion, what his perspective, or how he view things and how he see things. But y'all know what time it is when it comes to me, man. Y'all know what time it is. And all I'm saying is that it's some good fights. Anthony Joshua versus Alexander Usyk, it's going to be a great fight. Watch. It's not going to be no easy fight. I favor Joshua to win, but that's not easy. Just like I'm telling y'all right now, a trilogy, in that third fight, you got a different Deontay Wilder showing up. And it's going to be competitive. It's going to be challenging. I favor Fury to win. Maybe by a unanimous decision or something like that. But it's Deontay Wilder's going to come to fight. And if an upset was to take place, if he end up, upsets can happen in the sport of boxing. He's still a puncher. He still has a puncher chance, you know. So at the end of the day, bro, we got to see what takes place. We got to see what happened. But anything can happen. Our favorite fighter can lose. Our favorite fighter can get knocked out. An upset can take place. You know what I'm saying? It just depends on how the fighter is that night. If he coming to win and he coming to fight and he landed all out, he landed all out on the line. He landed on the line. He leaving it all in the ring. He ain't stepping out of that ring as a loser. He's stepping out of that ring as a winner because that's how bad he want to win. That's how bad he want to prove himself. All those fighters got it in them. They got it in them. It's just that they got to know that they really want it. They got to know they really want it. They got to know that they really want it, and it can happen. Anthony Joshua bounced back and redeemed himself from a loss, from a fighter that I believe he was on this way stopping, finna get ready to stop. But the guy was still dangerous. And one little mistake, he left himself open. He was reckless with it. Left himself open for a left hook, and that turned the fight around. This time, he knew that he had to be smart. He know that, listen, just like against Joseph Parker, Alexander Povetkin, all the other tough fighters that I went up against. I know this time around that I got to make the necessary adjustments. This time around, I got to be smart. Work off my jab. Use my jab to boom, set up the right hand. Move my head. Lateral movement. Circle. Work around the way. Working my jab. Setting up the combinations. Boom, boom. Going to the body. Going to the head. Mixing up my punches. Being smart with my punch selection. He knew this time around that he had to be smart. And he was smart against Andrew Ruiz Jr. He was smart against him, and he came and got his belts back. It's all about how you come back. It's all about how you redeem yourself. It's all about redemption. It's all about how you come back. Whatever doesn't kill you only makes you stronger. Whatever doesn't kill you only makes you stronger.
And I'll say that this trilogy will belong in the trilogy book in boxing. So it'll be up there with the Legends. The Legends trilogies in boxing. So yeah, this trilogy is going down. It's all about legacy.
Hold on real quick, JFL, before I let you cook, my brother. UGC Flame, much love and respect, man. Welcome to the live stream, y'all. You see it. I got my brother from another mother, H Money Boxing. You know what I'm saying? I got my brother JFL Heads. We in the building, man. We cooking. You know what I'm saying? Rashid, I see you. My brother David Woods, one of the generals, is in the building. Let's read that. I actually think AJ versus Usyk is very interesting fight, but ultimately AJ will bang him, and Usyk would never have been hit with that power before. I agree. I totally agree with you, David Woods. My brother Shelton Moore, if you want to come back on, man, you can jump back on. I'll put the link in the chat if you want to come back on and cook. I don't have much time on here, man, but me and my brother H Money Boxing and JFL, we finna continue to cook. I was waiting for Jalit the leader. My brother Junior is in the building. He said his age don't help him. I've been dribbling at that age hardly set up fights. I feel you, hey, Junior. I feel you. ABT Ticks. AJ going to KO Usyk. I feel you, ABT Ticks. I feel you, my brother. You know what I'm saying? But y'all brother, go ahead and cook, man.
Drewski, I want to respond to something that you said. Now, you mentioned that you felt like Tyson Fury struggled against Otto Wallin, but Tyson Fury, as you mentioned, showed tremendous heart with one of the worst cuts I've ever seen in boxing history, and he continued to fight when most fighters would have quit. You know, most fighters would have quit. Yeah, and Tyson Fury just showed heart. And guess what? he won that fight by unanimous decision. So he probably lost like 2 or 3 rounds, you know what I mean? But the man still won by unanimous decision. So it wasn't that much of a struggle. Tyson Fury, found a way to win. Tyson Fury had a unanimous decision. It wasn't that close. I think majority decision, you would say, will be a close fight or a split decision, but he got unanimous. Now, we talk about the Steve Cunningham fight where Tyson Fury got dropped, got back up, right, and knocked out Steve Cunningham, made his adjustments like a true champion, got into his high guard defense, and walked down Steve Cunningham. And Steve Cunningham, after the fight, he was saying, "Oh, Tyson Fury cheated me. Tyson Fury cheated me." He's one of the ones that's, with Deontay Wilder conspiracy, saying he got cheated. Right now, Tyson Fury's the only undefeated heavyweight for a reason. We know Anthony Joshua's a great champion, but he got knocked out by Andy Ruiz, somebody who wasn't even in the top 10. Andy Ruiz, who ain't beat nobody, came out of nowhere and stopped AJ. Of course, AJ made his adjustments in the rematch like a true champion and bounced back. So I think really, to be honest, I just can't wait for the big fight, man. I can't wait for Tyson Fury versus Deontay Wilder 3. Tyson Fury gonna handle the business once again, man. For all those fans that don't like Deontay Wilder, root for Tyson Fury. He will get rid of Deontay Wilder for you. For Deontay Wilder, holding up the heavyweight division for years. Tyson Fury is the guy to get rid of this cancer. Deontay Wilder out of boxing, bro. Fury gonna do it for you guys, man. And we gonna get undisputed. Because Tyson Fury took that belt from Wilder, and Wilder never wanted to unify the division. So Fury gonna do the job, man. Appreciate it, Andrew, bro.
H Money, before you go, H Money, how you feel about how AJ feeling right now when it comes to Tyson Fury, though, man? Because he feel that he lied to the fans, he lied to the people. He knew about this. He already knew about that the fight was going to take place between him and Wilder. Knowing that the arbitration is, we had to get the final verdict from the arbitration. You know what I'm saying? And but it's like they already was planning and already knew what time it was, and he already knew that he was telling people that the fight in Saudi Arabia. You know what I'm saying? Telling the fans that the fight is on. That yes, the fight is. He got off the phone with people over there in Saudi Arabia. That it's a done deal. But at the end of the day, you know what I mean? That it's like some people feel that he already knew that he had to fight. That he already had to fight Deontay Wilder. There was already a date set. That he was just only clout chasing Anthony Joshua, only using his name for clout, making people think that he's going to fight Anthony Joshua next, but it's really Deontay Wilder. How you feel about that? They going back and forth. They're going back and forth on Twitter. So Joshua is feeling some type of way. He's coming at Fury. Fury's replying, and he's coming back at Joshua. So how you feel about how some people feel and the fans feel that Fury lied to them and Fury wasn't keeping it real, and at the end of the day he was just using Anthony Joshua's name for clout, and he knew that he had to fight Deontay Wilder anyways. He already knew that fight was going to take place before we got a bout with Undisputed. Or you feel that Tyson Fury thought that he was going to win the arbitration case.
Yeah, of course, man. Eddie Hearn knew what was going on too. So if Anthony Joshua wants somebody to blame, why he don't blame his own promoter Eddie Hearn that been promising the fans for over a year this fight? Eddie Hearn did the most talking. He said, we're going to have an announcement 100% guaranteed. And when Anthony Joshua was saying clout, like, yo, Tyson Fury wanted to make the fight. Tyson Fury said he wanted Anthony Joshua. So I think Anthony Joshua was wrong for saying that. Where's the blame for Eddie Hearn, though? You know what I mean? Where's the blame for Eddie Hearn, who ain't delivered an undisputed fight yet? Eddie Hearn ain't made not one undisputed fight in the sport of boxing. Eddie Hearn ain't delivered a fight between Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder. Eddie Hearn deserves a lot of the blame because he did the most talking. Tyson Fury's just a fighter, my brother Andrew Tucker. His job is to go in the ring and fight. Eddie Hearn is the promoter. His job is to make the fight happen, which he hasn't done yet. He hasn't done it for Demetrius Andrade. Andrade ain't got a big fight yet. He been with Eddie Hearn for 3 years. Devin Haney, my nephew. Devin Haney ain't got a big fight yet. He been with Eddie Hearn for 3 years. Devin Haney didn't get the Lomachenko fight. He still ain't got Devin Haney the Teofimo Lopez fight. What is Eddie Hearn really doing besides kissing Canelo's ass? You know what I mean? So I think Eddie Hearn deserves most of the blame. The two fighters wanted to fight. You know what I mean? They wanted to fight. Now it's getting real messy, Andrew Tucker. It's getting real messy right now. It's a blame game. It's his fault. It's that person's fault, and it's whack. But I do know Tyson Fury about to go inside the biggest fight in boxing, while Anthony Joshua about to go fight a cruiserweight, a good fighter in Alexander Usyk. So let Tyson Fury go in there, handle his business against Wilder. Matter of fact, Tyson Fury always would mention Wilder when talking about the Anthony Joshua fight. I remember when the first time Tyson Fury talked about the fight, he said, I just got off the phone with Daniel Killahan. We just agreed to the biggest fight in British boxing history, but it's one problem. I got to fight Deontay Wilder. Bob Arum said Deontay Wilder was still in the picture. Even Frank Warren, he always would say that. You know what I mean? But it was Eddie Hearn saying, we got an announcement. Eddie Hearn did all the talking. So Eddie Hearn deserved the most blame. You know what I mean? We got to keep it 100. We got to keep it 100. We can't be, I'm just speaking in general. We can't be fanboys. We can't call the PBC fanboys, Al Heyman fanboys, Deontay Wilder fanboys, and then we fanboy for Eddie Hearn, DAZN, and fucking Eddie Hearn. It's not right. We got to call it straight.
Bro, I got a problem. I got a problem with all them, all promoters, because all of them be moving a certain way. So we ain't finna say just one. We're gonna say a whole lot of them be moving a certain way. And holding us back for certain fights that we want to see. And I'm just talking about also in the sanctioning bodies. They also we can look at them and hold them accountable in certain situations as well. You know what I'm saying? With these promoters and they promotional companies, yes, I hold a lot on them. There's plenty of times I went at Bob Arum. There's plenty of times that I said I mentioned something about Eddie Hearn when it came to a situation. I forget what it was, but it was plenty of times I went after promoters, man, when it came to certain fights that we wanted to see and why certain fights wasn't being made and certain fights wasn't taking place. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of these men in suit. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I can respect some of these promoters to a certain extent because they have given us some of the fights that we wanted to see. They have given us good fights. They have given us fights that we wanted. Unifications, undisputed. You know what I'm saying? So, and big fights that we want to see. So at the end of the day, I can't be mad. I'm not finna sit here and play attack the promoter, attack this, attack that. All I'm saying is that, man, all I'm about is seeing the best fight the best. The best fighters going at it. I'm not blaming no promoter. I'm not doing none of that. That's not my job. I'm not blaming no fighter. I'm not blaming none of that. A fighter duck this fighter, a fighter duck that fighter. No, it's not. It's like they have say so, but they really ain't in control of nothing. As long as they name sign on that contract, or for a 5-year deal or a 2-year, 3-year, however long they sign to that promotional company. So at the end of the day, I ain't with none of that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't with none of that. Now, when certain fighters are in position where they can get a certain fight or make a fight, you know, when it comes to them or having an advisor or manager and stuff like that, that's different. But when you have a promoter, that's on a whole nother level. You know what I mean? So I see what you're saying, H Money, but all I'm saying is this, bro. All I'm saying is this. It's a possibility. If Fury gets past Wilder, Joshua takes on Alexander Usyk. A lot of people want to see that fight. That's a good fight. That's a great fight. It might not be as big as the Fury and Wilder fight, but it's still a great fight. A lot of people gonna watch that fight. A lot of people gonna watch that fight, bro. It's gonna be a great fight. I favor Joshua to beat Usyk, but it's gonna be a great fight. You know what I'm saying? Joshua takes care of his mandatory. Get that out of the way. You know what I'm saying? Gets past Usyk. Tyson Fury gets past Deontay Wilder. Then I feel that's going to make the biggest fight in the sport of boxing today even more exciting.
Facts.
Even more exciting.
Yes.
Highly anticipated. Even bigger money will come into the picture.
Yes.
Before that fight was what? 150 something million or something like that? 150 something million? Or 200 million or something? I wouldn't be surprised if that fight become a $300 million fight, bro.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like, really.
You cooking now.
But at the end of the day, What if these upsets take place and we get something different, H?
I don't see it. I don't see it. To be honest, now I'm gonna just say this. I think for sure Fury gonna dominate Wilder. You know, God willing. There ain't nothing guaranteed. You know, but I think, of course, Tyson Fury's a better fighter. I think Tyson Fury dominates Wilder. Nothing against Wilder. I just don't like the excuses Wilder made. But Wilder's still a top 3 heavyweight, right? He's still one of the most dangerous men on the planet. As far as Anthony Joshua Usyk, I got to favor Anthony Joshua in that one. Now, Usyk only got 2 fights in the heavyweight division. His first fight against Weatherspoon, that was like a tune-up fight. And then the one against Chisora was a step up where he struggled a little bit. Now, this wasn't the same Chisora. You know, this is an older Chisora, and Chisora still gave him problems, man. So he only got 2 fights in the division. Man, I'm going to go with AJ, man. He, he a cruiserweight. Like, Usyk is really a cruiserweight. So, I mean, I think Tyson Fury will be in a tougher fight, in a bigger fight. And, I'm just excited. Like you said, if these 2 fights, Tyson Fury versus Wilder 3, that fight going to be huge. That fight is going to make the Anthony Joshua Tyson Fury fight even bigger. Like you said, this might be a $300 million fight now. The fight is going to get bigger. And that's a great point that you made, Andrew. You cooking, bro. And much love to you. Much love to your family. Much love to my brother JFL Heads. Shout out to everybody in the chat. My brother UGC Flame. Shout out to the entire UGC, the NBBC. Man, this is the biggest movement on YouTube right now. This is the biggest movement on the YTBC. When you got the UGC and the NBBC together, and that's the way it's supposed to be, man. Andrew, they're going to fast hands. There we go. Oh, man, he got fast hands, bro.
Woo! Ain't you cooking, boy? For real, boy. I'm so excited, man. For real, bro. Like, listen, man. Y'all brothers keep me going, man. Y'all brothers keep me going, bro.
Anytime, Drew, you got my number, man. Hit me up anytime. It's good to hear from you. I want to see you do that commentary for this Saturday. Josh Taylor, Jose Ramirez. Shout out to JFL. You know what I mean? Everybody hit the like button. Hit the like button right now. Subscribe to the channel. Check out JFL's channel as well, man. Y'all go check out JFL. He got a boxing channel. Show my brother some love, man. I'm going to step out. Thanks for having me, Andrew. I'll be listening in chat. Much love, JFL. Problem. Peace out. Peace out to the chat. I love y'all.
No problem, H. Much love and respect, H. Yeah, JFL, man. I know you want to finish your cooking real quick. I got probably 5 more minutes left, man. So I know you want to finish cooking up real quick. But before you cook real quick, JFL, let me just give some more shout outs. I got the Queen Lisa Bells is in the building. I got my brother Ricky VW is in the building. My brother Jalik the leader, you know what I'm saying, is in the building. UGC Flame, the Black Horseman. UGC Flame is in the building. You know what I'm saying? Much love and respect to my brothers and much love and respect to the queens. You know what I'm saying? Linda S. You know what I'm saying? I got my brother Jomar 1863. Jomar 1863 is in the building. I got my brother Will is in the building. Much love and respect. I got my brother Damo 8 LUFC England. Much love and respect to one of the generals. Much love and respect. I got my brother Junior is in the building. You know what I'm saying? My brother Shelton Moore, one of the OGs, one of the generals is in the building. You know what I'm saying? Much love and respect. Much love and respect. Lisa Bells, one of the queens. You know what I'm saying? My brother Rashid is in the building. David Woods is in the building, one of the generals. Much love and respect to one of the generals. You know what I'm saying? Much love and respect. I got my brother ABT Tix is in the building, one of the generals. Been with me for a long time, one of the generals. ABT Tix is in the building. AJ's going on KO Usyk. I feel you, my brother. One of the generals. David Woods is in the building, one of the generals. UK Army, Tucker Army, NBBC, UGC. Much love and respect. If y'all not subscribed to my brother right here, JFL, y'all go subscribe to his channel. You know what I'm saying? Go subscribe to my brother, UGC Flame, UGC. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all go subscribe to my brother, H Money Boxing if y'all not already subscribed. Make sure y'all go subscribe. Y'all got my brother King Cross is in the building. King Cross is in the building. You know what I'm saying? Much love and respect to my brother Junior. Much love and respect to everybody in the chat, man. I see y'all. Ricky VW. I see all y'all, man. Much love and respect to every single one of y'all, man. You know what I mean? I do this for the fans. I do this for the people, but I also do this for boxing. You know what I'm saying? Much love and respect to another one of my generals, Muhammad Ali. You know what I'm saying? Much love and respect to my brother my brother SL South Croy, one of the generals. You know what I'm saying? Another one of the generals, my brother, the Vanity Pierre Lewis, another one of the generals. Much love and respect. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, JFL, go ahead and continue to cook, man. I got like 5 more minutes, man, like 4 more minutes. So go ahead and cook real quick, JFL.
I'll say this, though. Shout out to Andrew Tucker World, and shout out to the chat and the viewers out there. Shout out to H Money Boxing. You know what I mean? And I say this trilogy will be in the books. It's signed, sealed, and delivered, and the winner of that fight, I'm saying Wilder, AJ, Fury, AJ. I'm saying, AJ got to keep his word and sign, seal, and deliver once an opportunity comes back around. And Wilder and AJ is still a bigger fight to this day. Still.
Yeah, I agree, bro. Like I'm gonna say this, man. If Wilder get past Fury, you know what I mean? If Wilder get past Fury, because we already know the fight that we really wanted we really wanted at first. You know what I mean? So like if Wilder most definitely was to pull off an upset against Fury, man. Honestly, you know what I mean? Joshua gets past Alexander Usyk. Yes, that is a really big fight. A really big fight. You know what I mean? A really big fight. You know what I mean? And if the fight takes place over here in the US, it's a big fight over here, or if it's a big fight Saudi Arabia or United Kingdom or wherever the fight being held, that's a big fight. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, that's another big fight, But, most definitely, I just feel like this here, man. Like, Fury gets past Wilder. Joshua and Fury is a big fight. If Wilder gets past, you know what I'm saying, Fury, Joshua most definitely take care of his mandatory, gets past Usyk. That's a big fight. You know what I'm saying? Both of those fights are big fights. Anybody going up against AJ is a big fight. Either there are two of those guys going up against Wilder. To be honest with you, people hate on Wilder. They, may come against Wilder and say some things about Wilder. They feel he making excuses and stuff, and they have hate towards Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua get hate. Fury get hate. Wilder get hate. They all get hate. But them fighting each other are big fights. All them, all those guys, the top 3 fighting each other are big fights. Hands down. You know what I mean? I'm gonna say this, JFL. If Wilder was to get past Fury, bro, that's a big fight between him and Joshua. Joshua takes care of his mandatory. Alexander Usyk, yeah, that combined with him and Wilder combined is a really big fight, and that's a fight I would love to see. Either Joshua Wilder or Fury Joshua. You know what I mean? I would love to see. I love to see them. You know what I'm saying? I love to see those fights. Real talk.
And we know the skill set. Across the board, how Anthony Joshua, had to show you something different. Fury had to show you something different. Wilder had to show you something different, right? So that's across the board now going forward, and it makes those fights more interesting in details. You know what I'm saying? Like skill set wise too. So it's always a redemption and claiming your spot or reclaiming your spot too. So. And for me, Undisputed, that goal, I'm saying when they meet up, it's an honorable situation. Honorable, Undisputed. That's what I'm looking forward to.
Yeah.
So honorable trilogy and honorable Undisputed.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? It's most definitely. Hold on real quick, JFL, before I rebuttal on that, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel you. I feel you. I'm with you 100% on that, man. For real. I got my brother in the building. My brother Amadu. My brother Amadu is in the building. He said, "You the best, bro. Much love and respect, my brother. One day I'm gonna learn how to pronounce that first name, my brother. One day I'm gonna learn how to pronounce that. You know what I'm saying? But I got my brother fake ASS $50 million offer. Yeah, I see you, my brother. Welcome to the live stream, my brother. You know what I'm saying? Ricky VW, much love and respect, man. You know what I'm saying? My brother Adari Pennant, much love and respect. Said Andrew Tucker World. There's better qualities of heavyweights now than the Klitschko's eras. Yeah, man. Yeah, these guys are tough, man. These guys, it's a lot of heavyweights, man, not just in the top 10, even some heavyweights coming up. You know what I mean? It's really tough guys, you know, and can fight, man. You know what I mean? Like the top 15, top 20, you know what I'm saying? Like real talk, man. There's some tough guys out there, man. Not just our top 10, you know what I mean? But like JFL, like you were saying, man, you know, like I'm gonna say this, bro. You know what I mean? Like my brother Pay Paul, much love and respect, brother. Much love and respect, man. Peace to you too, my brother. Much love and respect. One of the generals in the building. But I'm gonna say this before I wrap it up real quick, JFL. I'm gonna say this, man. Like honestly, you know what I mean? Like I feel like this time around, we will get a good fight. If Fury fight Wilder again, you know, it will be a good fight, man. And you know, that's gonna be, I believe that's gonna be a real competitive, real challenging fight for both fighters. And you know, and an upset can happen. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, JFL. I picked Fury to win, but I wouldn't be surprised if an upset was to take place. The Wilder has a chance. You know what I'm saying? And I just think that we might have a different Wilder in the ring this time. You know what I'm saying? That's just what I feel. That's just what I'm seeing. That's what I'm observing. And I just think we're gonna have a different killer in the ring this time. So I just think it's gonna be a great fight. You know what I mean? If he happens to get past Fury, you know what I mean? Then that's gonna have the boxing world shake. It's gonna shake up the boxing world. It's gonna shake up the boxing world. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna shake up the boxing world. And Wilder have made a statement. And Wilder making a statement. You know what I'm saying? If he was to get past Fury, he making a big statement. And then that's going to put him, because I believe Wilder knows it's going to be a big money fight. Joshua takes care of his mandatory, gets past Alexander Usyk. That's going to be a big money fight between them two. That a lot of people thought that would never take place. That would never happen. I thought they would never see that fight. But it's possible that fight can come up from the grave, and that fight can be revived, and that fight it's very possible that fight still can happen. I don't think Wilder would duck no Joshua. I don't think Joshua would duck no Wilder. I think they gonna want that fight. You know what I'm saying? I've been hearing that Wilder. I've been hearing Joshua say, Joshua saying that Wilder is a real champion. Wilder is a real champion. Wilder is a real man, and he would love to fight. And Joshua said he would love to fight Deontay Wilder. And Joshua is all about being great. He's all about his handling his business. He's all about fighting the best. You know what I'm saying?
You're going way back on that one, though.
Yeah. So yeah. That's just. I mean, at the end of the day, bro, he fought killer after killer. So I know that he gonna most definitely give Deontay Wilder that opportunity. Because if it end up being them two fighting for undisputed, it's going to be so much money on the table, JFL, that neither fighter will refuse. We already know Joshua going to want it. Deontay Wilder going to want it. Because there's people on both ends. You know, we got people on one side of the fence saying that Joshua ain't going to do this, Joshua ain't going to do it. But he's been proving himself. He's been proving himself time after time. You know what I'm saying? So he most definitely going to want that fight. And I know that Wilder going to want it because there's a lot of money on the table. They're gonna fight each other, because I believe that both of these guys want to be great, but he got to get past Fury, bro. And to be honest with you, it's possible, but at the end of the day, it's not gonna be easy. And I just feel Fury might win again, but it's just my opinion, and I respect your opinion, JFL, because I also see what you see. So just don't think that I'm on my side seeing it one way, but I'm also on your side seeing it from your point of view and from your perspective. So just know, bro, that I just feel that I like that the trilogy is taking place. You know what I mean? So it could put an end to a war. It could put an end to this war that's been going on, this back and forth that's been going on. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna bury and put an end to everything that's been going on when it regards Anthony Joshua. I'm sorry, when it regards Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury, it's gonna put an end to a war. So all those questions and all those things that's been going on and we've been dealing with over the past year and a half or past a year, all that is going to come to an end when Fury and Wilder fight again. And that's why I can't wait to see it, because it's going to put an end to a war. You know what I'm saying? And then After that, I believe, because I feel it's gonna be a good challenging fight, a good fight, but I just feel that Joshua beats Usyk. But it's not gonna be easy. But I just think, the winner of Fury and Wilder, will fight Joshua. The winner of Fury and Wilder will fight Joshua, and we will get undisputed. That's just what I believe.
That's the goal. That's the boxing goal, undisputed.
Yeah, most definitely. That's the boxing goal, man. It's for boxing. It ain't about being no fanboy. It ain't about being no fanboy. It ain't about, taking up for your favorite fighter. It's all about the sport of boxing at the end of the day, bro. It's all about the sport of boxing at the end of the day. And it's all about seeing the best fights, man. You know what I'm saying? And all that fanboy, I just keep it real, bro. And I'm gonna keep it real. And I'm gonna just tell the truth. It's gonna be straight down the middle. Ain't no fanboy, ain't no nothing that, ain't no none of that with me, JFL. I had to most definitely start. I had to start keeping it real. A lot of people didn't like me for it. A lot of people refused to view my channel or come across my channel or watch my videos or whatever like that, because I've been keeping it real, bro. I'm speaking for the sport of boxing. I do this for the fans and the people that love me, that support me, and all the great people out there, all my great subs, my family that I see like family out there, all the great people that support this channel. But I also do it for the sport of boxing as well, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't no fanboy, bro. It's keeping it real.
I say this though. I'm 10 toes down boxing fan first, and I'm also a loyal team 10 toes down with factual facts. So those who say fanboy to JFO Heads, bro, they can miss me with that.
JFL, say that one more time, bro. You was going in and out a little bit.
I said fanboy talk, they can miss me with that though. It's 10 toes down on this side. Loyal team. Facts though.
Yeah, most definitely, man. Hey, man, I subscribed to the channel not too long ago, man. I thought I was already subscribed to the channel, but I think one time I seen you went live, bro. But it was like at a time frame when I was pretty much in the bed with the wife, man. I had to get up so early. But certain times, man, you decide to go live, man. I'm gonna come through there, man. Have people to come through that way, man, and so show you some love and support, man. Because you've been even though we disagreed, we had a lot of disagreements, we had a lot of back and forth, but it's always been respect, though. You know what I'm saying? It's always been respect. We had our different opinion.
Always respect out of eye with it, perspective wise, and I mean, it is what it is with that. You know what I'm saying? And you stand on yours, and I stand on your square, and I stand on mine. So it's all about free smoke at the end of the day, and we're gonna see how things play out.
But we gotta sit, right, man. We gotta sit back and watch how everything play out, man.
And let the best man win that night, and I'm saying honorable win towards honorable undisputed. That's it. That's all.
Most definitely, my brother. Most definitely. I'm gonna get to some of these people in the chat, man. JFL, man, I appreciate you coming through, man. You know what I'm saying? You always welcome. You know what I'm saying? For people that don't know, man, JFL been around, man. You know what I'm saying? Around
Shout out
Andrew
to Marvelous Mag, bro. Shout out to Marvelous.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? JFL been around for a long time, man. We've been going back and forth for a long time, man. But it's always been respect, though. It's always been love, though. You know what I'm saying?
Nice in my hand too, bro. I mean, you welcome on my stream, my channel, anytime, bro.
Yeah, I appreciate that, JFL. Appreciate that, bro. Hey, check this out, though, man. Check this out. When we gonna see the purge? When the purge is coming? When the purge is coming?
Coming soon, bro. It's coming soon. Make sure you know the bell was lit and litty.
Yes, sir. I'm looking forward to the purge, man. Daddy got a lot more left, boy.
Hey, we saying 154, and we saying put a name up, bro.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Free
sir.
Smoke.
Yes, sir. My brother Will, I love you, man. It says Will say thanks, Mr. Tucker. Been hearing you on the Taylor versus Moraes undisputed tussle. Yeah, man. I'm sorry I couldn't cook on that, man. But I most definitely would go live again. But I'm gonna do live commentary this Saturday for that fight, man. I'm sorry about that, Will. I know I was supposed to touch upon, but I gotta head out, man. And, the family and check on the family, man. I gotta do some running around. So I'm sorry I wasn't able to touch up on the Josh the Jose Ramirez and Josh Taylor. But that's gonna be a great fight, man. That's all I'm gonna. That's gonna be a great unification fight, right? The unification bout. It's gonna be a great unification bout. Both guys gonna come to fight. I feel that it's not gonna be easy. I feel like they both gonna challenge each other. It's a 50-50 fight for me. You know what I mean? I see how Jose Ramirez wins the fight, but I also see how Josh Taylor wins the fight. He's more the pure boxer between the two. So maybe if that him being the pure boxer, that slick style, if Jose Ramirez falls into that trap, you know what I mean, and really can't keep up with him, maybe a unanimous decision. I don't see Josh Taylor stopping Jose Ramirez, but if Jose Ramirez got that relentless pressure, and that pressure can sometimes crack a fighter that can do a lot of moving. If he's on top of him, you know what I mean, and he's a technical brawler, Jose Ramirez. He's gonna be right there in front of him, and if he can cut off that ring and stuff like that, it's not gonna be an easy night for Josh Taylor. But they're two great fighters, man. It's gonna be a great fight. I see how Josh Taylor wins, and I see how Jose Ramirez wins. It's a 50-50 fight. It's going to be tough, man. It's going to be tough.
I see it 50-50. I see it the same. And I think it might be similar to Camboso and Teofimo Lopez type of situation.
Okay, most definitely, yeah.
It's still 50-50 on both fights for me, and those matchups there's gonna be some fireworks. That's all I know.
Yeah, it's gonna be good, JFL. That's gonna be a good one, bro. That's gonna have you probably. It's gonna make you want to fall out your seat, bro. It's gonna be one of those fights, though, bro. I can't wait, man.
And there's a comment though that's in your comment section. I think you get into it. The bottom one. It says Andrea Pennant. You see that?
Oh, right here. Yeah, let me catch these comments real quick. So I got my brother Godzilla's balls. What kind of my brother Godzilla's balls sack? Hopefully Usyk wins and we get Fury and Usyk. Man, that'll be a good fight. I ain't gonna lie, but I don't think I see it going that way. But that'll be a good fight, though. I ain't gonna lie to you. And I got another comment. Hold on. Lisa Bells. The queen says absolutely the best should fight the best. I agree with you 100%, my queen. I agree with you 100%.
To the first lady, Lisa Bells.
Jalik the leader said appreciate the link. Hey, no problem, Jalik, man. You're always welcome, man. If y'all not subscribed to Jalik the leader, make sure you go subscribe. Godzilla's boss said, no, it won't. Y'all still be making excuses when Fury crushes him again. Oh, here we go. Here we go.
My
brother Amudu, keep it real, bro. On point analysis. Keep doing what you do. Much love and respect, man. Much love and respect. And Adari Pennant said, "This is the one you talking about, JFL." She said Derek Chisora versus Chris Arreola would be a good fight next. Man, heck yeah, Chris Arreola still got that fight in him, man. He still got that dog in him, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like them two rugged styles match up against each other. That's a war. That's gonna be a war right there. You know what I'm saying?
That should be for the summer.
Yeah, man. Yeah, bro. That'll be a war, JFL head. Yeah. Them two guys gonna come to fight. They gonna be going at each other. They gonna be coming forward, fighting right there, staying right there on the inside, fighting in the pocket, staying right there in the pocket, and just banging it out. You know what I'm saying? Like them type of fights I love. Them type of fights I love to see. Like for real talk. Yeah. Like I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. For real. Black Thanos said the fight would be boring. What fight you talking about, Black Thanos? What fight would be boring?
Right. Oh, you said LOL though.
He's laughing out loud. What fight you talking about me? yeah, man. I love y'all, man. JFL, appreciate you coming through, man. I gotta wrap this up, man. Appreciate you coming through. You know you're always welcome, man. You know what I'm
You gotta say
saying?
your motto, bro.
You said what now?
You gotta say your motto, bro. You know how your intros be.
Oh, most definitely, most definitely. Everybody in the chat, you know what I'm saying? Much love and respect. I appreciate every single one of y'all. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing but love and respect. Y'all are like family to me. I appreciate every single one of y'all. That's including my brother right here, JFL Heads. Y'all already know what time it is. Before I end this, you know what I'm saying? I'm also end y'all with a video. End this with a video as well. I'm also end this with a video, JFL. This will be the first time this will probably be the first time you see this, but let people know what time it is with me. But I'm still playing around, so this ain't me really getting it in. You know what I'm saying, with these hands. But I'm gonna end it like this here. Andrew Tucker, and welcome to Andrew Tucker World. And I'm out.
Shout out to H Money Boxing. Shout out to the chat.
Shout out to chat, H Money Boxing, deleted all y'all. Lisa Bells, the Queen, Black Thanos, everybody in the chat. Much love and respect. And we out. I'm finna end it like this here.
The intro. Y'all heard that, dope.